A movie based on a cookie. I repeat, a movie based on a cookie. And it's actually not that bad. Animal Crackers is about a young couple, Owen and Zoe, who inherit a box of animal crackers, a magical box of animal crackers. When someone eats one, they become the animal of the cookie they just ate. And they use this newfound ability to reintroduce animals into their circus. But can they stop Owen's evil uncle Horatio from interfering, stealing the crackers, and taking over the circus? So is Animal Crackers a welcome treat or a stale blend? Well, I'm happy to report it's pretty good. It's not Pixar level, but I might actually prefer this over some of Illumination's work, even if the animation here isn't as slick. In some ways, Animal Crackers is an example of the little film that could. Scott Christian Sava came up with the idea in 2010, but studios weren't really biting. So he made a short film that grabbed the attention of a powerful media mogul. Unfortunately, that media mogul was Harvey Weinstein. I won't get into all that, most of you know the story. But like most of Weinstein's projects in the past decade, Animal Crackers was soon looking for another studio. The concept was strong enough, it received backing from several overseas investors. Well-known Disney animator Tony Bancroft joined the project as a co-director, and Sava co-wrote the screenplay with Dean Lorey, whose recent work includes the TV series Harley Quinn. Now, the film's distribution. This is something. Animal Crackers was supposed to be released in April 2017 by Relativity, until the studio had a financial crisis. So upstart Serafina was going to release the movie in September 2017. That studio shut down. Entertainment Studios was going to release the movie in 2018, but that deal was dropped. Thank goodness for Netflix is all I have to say. Animal Crackers comes with a stellar cast. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt voice Owen and Zoe. And this could be one of my favorite animated couples in a long time. I have no clue if Krasinski and Blunt voiced their roles in the same room at the same time to act off each other, but Owen and Zoe might be my favorite on-screen married couple since Bob and Helen Parr from The Incredibles. I mean it. If there's one thing that Animal Crackers does excellent, it's that relationship. Krasinski brings a great everyman quality to the role, and Emily Blunt is almost unrecognizable without her accent, but she's both strong and supportive, and they do a great job here. If there's one thing I don't quite understand, it's Owen's choice at the beginning of the movie. He wants to work in the circus, but Zoe is set to head up her father's company someday. And her father is displeased that Zoe would marry a circus worker. So Owen, he chooses to work for Zoe's dad as a dog biscuit taste tester. It's funny enough for an animated movie, but I do wonder why Owen feels his only choices in life are circus worker or dog biscuit taste tester. Maybe it's a great paycheck. But he probably should have talked with Zoe before deciding either way, especially given that those were the two choices. Side note, there is a very cool transition at the beginning of the movie, and it's involving the passage of time happening with the blink of an eye. Not often I single out a movie transition, but that one was pretty cool. It's going to stick with me for a little bit. As for the rest of the cast, the movie doesn't take any chances getting well-known, talented actors to basically play to their strengths. Kind of redo their greatest hits. You have Wallace Shawn basically replaying his overbearing boss role from The Incredibles. Danny DeVito playing the silly but main supporting role, the wise person the character who knows everyone else's backstory. Patrick Warburton plays the meathead, and Gilbert Godfrey plays the villain's main henchman and confidant. I will say kudos to Ian McKellen, who's a great sport here as Horatio. He voices the villain with all the gusto as if he's gunning for an Annie Award. Animal Crackers is not a musical, but for some reason Horatio has 2 musical numbers. And I wish the lyrics had been a little bit stronger because the visuals that accompany them can be kind of inventive at times. And the song Could Have Been Mine has a great harmonization joke. Animal Crackers is a lower budgeted affair, but kids won't mind that, and I don't think adults will mind much either. The animation here is still several notches above, for instance, most direct-to-video animated titles, and there are a couple of shots involving characters mid-air that are pretty impressive in the way that they stress the distance from up in the air to the ground. The film has a good sense of humor, some of the jokes are a little juvenile, and there's some clever stuff here too. The first time that Krasinski changes from a horse into another animal as part of his circus act is pretty darn fun, I admit. In a way, the tone reminds me of Disney's Meet the Robinsons. It has the same zany, wild, quickly edited humor one minute, and then suddenly halts for an emotional moment. Now, nothing in this movie hits as hard dramatically as Robinsons, but I think the tone is a fair comparison. Overall, Animal Crackers is a solid tale of not giving up on one's dreams. A moral brought to life by the movie's long, if ultimately rewarding, real-life journey to your screen. It's definitely a film for the elementary school crowd, but I don't think parents will mind watching it with them. I give Animal Crackers 2.5 out of 4 stars. If you enjoyed this review, please click like and subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Until next time, this has been Josh with Movies Please. Thanks for watching.